Morrison almost beating him and timing his ass out.
I mean, if you look at Melee bracket,
Yeah.
by definition, I did beat Morrison by him not showing up.
Yeah, I was to say, let's not exclude those two very important letters, DQ, next to the result.
I mean, if you Photoshop it out.
Yeah, looks like it. These two have played a million times.
Yeah,
what's going to be quicker, this set or one of the last games?
One of the last games.
This is
This could be a 2-3.
One of the last games. Yeah, this one could easily go 3. Fucking. I don't know. I should probably just stop. I should get off the mic before I just start complaining about Falcon.
Nave is no stranger to the flannel game. Has really been holding it down in that regard. The softest knee, really trying to flirt with Nave right here. Looks like Chris is trying to do. Doesn't want to go all in. Send the I love you on the first text. You got to play it safe.
Nah, you got to hit him with it, dude.
There's some references going on here.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm not mad about it. It's just,
like how I said
it happens.
Nothing?
Yeah, you're just like, oh, yeah, it's true.
I'm getting caught, yeah.
I
have a sexting relationship with most of the PR.
That's okay.
And it's coming through on the
look,
commentary.
as a former PR member, you have that right.
You're a PR?
No, you have that right. You were a former
now
member.
I feel like a douche for saying
That's okay. No, dude, that's fucking...
I feel like I should play more.
Dude, I made PR once.
Who usually wins this? That's going to be Chris, right?
Yeah. I mean,
Nave took it recently.
Yeah, I think the last time they played, Nave won. But I would, if I was a betting man, I would bet on Chris.
Yeah.
I'd say he wins like 80% of the time.
Yeah, but Nave definitely has a lot of peaks and has
a lot of lows though.
Yeah.
Nave's
gotta remind him. Yep.
A very momentum-based character. I mean, yes, character, but also
Nave is my favorite character.
Everybody should just.
I have a
Nave.
pocket Nave, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't?
Takes the way to live. Go on road trips.
That sounds disgusting.
Back in there. Oh god.
Time to
Damn.
for the culture, dude.
Where were you when Morse code was almost timed out? Almost. You were like 30 seconds away from losing it.
Oh, the drop down. I think Chris knows to play around though.
Oh yeah, he did like the double fire spike thing or whatever, and like killed Nave on his third stock.
Oh,
second stock.
Right, yeah.
It was really brutal.
Spike, yeah. Although I kind of want
to. And he's dead because well, he didn't have a jump, but he
hard to eye roll at that, which like honestly deserved. That's an eye roll moment.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna play the video game.
I think he could have tip-minned with the up air instead of going for the back air. I mean, I get it. You wanted to kill Falcon, but
yeah.
Yeah,
sometimes you got to go for some cheese. Use his weight against him, or his fast falliness. Apparently, there are two different things I just learned.
What's that? Weight and fall speed?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, I didn't just learn. But
okay.
But I do always mix them up. I don't know, like.
Yeah, it's okay.
Is it fall speed that kills off the top? Like that
fall speed determines, as it suggests, how fast you fall.
Right.
Therefore, influences how well you resist vertical KO.
That
weight is more. Weight does play a role. It's not nearly as much though.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, that's why Fox can live to like 100% against like a Pikachu up smash, but Rob dies at like 80%.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
It's like Rob is heavier, but he doesn't fall faster.
Great start from Nave. That was a good. Okay.
That was not good DI.
No, not. It happens sometimes. Oh.
Actually,
I feel like Chris is normally pretty consistent with the punish. Maybe he's so nervous.
I don't think these two have nerves against each other ever. I don't think they care anymore.
Yeah, I think they've pretty much ironed all that out by now.
Yeah, Nave's like, oh man,
it's so hard
I can't
to hit
beat Chris.
that fair, honestly.
Psych. Oh, the second hit fair for Zero Suit?
I think so, yeah. It's such a tricky move, even though it's multi-hit and like supposed.
Plus, God forbid the opponent actually knows how to SDI it.
Right, yeah.
I think that is one thing, like PM players, I'm not like saying like I'm better because I am a PM player, but like we are not good at SDI. Our SDI is very bad as a whole.
When you see like the super major like grand finals play, like Malachi Switch sort of stuff, and you see how much they DI, and you're like, oh, you can get out of this stuff.
Yeah, I bet even they're not very good at it.
No, they're like
melee players. That's the hysterical part.
Right. As much as we shit on melee players, I would say they're still way more.
Oh yeah, I think they're a lot more refined.
Yeah. But Switch also out here taking some melee names. He beat Red at that tournament.
He beat who?
Red, REDD.
He's the MD Fox?
Yeah.
MDVA Fox?
Yeah. Well, I don't think he's been.
Did he do it in melee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who does he play in melee? I'm curious.
Falco.
That's the most like Wolf, I would say.
Yeah. He has a sick Falco.
It is always kind of fun to like see what kind of character like
People
like
pick
top
up another
PM
game.
players would play.
Yeah.
Although it's also kind of like telegraphed because it's like what would Malachi play? He'd play Peach.
Right. Yeah.
It
But
makes
also,
the
like,
most.
Dirtboy plays Squirtle. I mean, fucking Peach in
Right,
Melee.
right, he
It's
does.
like I would never suspect that. I would imagine a glass cannon like Fox or a shitty character like Pikachu or something like that.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
mean, like he plays. I mean, Squirrel's not like a high APM character, really. I'd say he's a little bit above average, like APM maybe. I don't know.
Maybe I'm just so overzealous when I play Squirtle that I want to do like high
Yeah.
APM,
You're just
but
like,
it's really
dude.
just for movement.
You really just need to chill
don't
out,
need
dude.
it. Yeah,
You're not playing optimally at all.
Man, the one time I played Squirtle in tournament, I got 2-0'd, and you're
Gross.
telling me that my Squirtle is not good? The lack of respect from this man. I can't believe it.
So I get the feeling that Chris is going to have a Chris stock.
Yeah, it's possible. He was just down 3 stocks to 1,
okay.
and he brought the last one back pretty convincingly.
Yeah. Sometimes, you know, when you're going against like a Falcon,
Just
when
need
your
one
character
hit off
has.
stage, but it's easier
I
said
think
than
he's
done,
dead.
and
Nope.
he might just get stomped. Oh,
I think that was just a knee, but well, that's a knee for
that's-
sure.
that's-
Yeah, Chris stock.
shit. You hate to see it.
That was a 2-0. Oh, that was a quarters. Yeah.
I gotta
Damn.
say that as joked about, that set was shorter than the last game of the previous